Welcome to another edition of Survival Mode, where we give entrepreneurs a step-by-step roadmap to starting their own business. I'm Bert Robinson.
I'm Kevin Beers.
I'm Michael Grant Jr.
You can reach us by email at hello@survivalmode.live or check out our website at www.survivalmode.live. Let's get to it. Welcome back to another edition of Survival Mode. We are ready to start step number one. What is step number one? What? I know what it is. What is your vision? What does that mean? Well, a vision is an idea. It's a concept. Okay. Or you can say that it's the model that you envision. Now, how do we do that? How do we take care of that? There's a lot of things to talk about in a vision. And some people have that vision in their minds. Guess what? You might need to write it down. Even though you know it in your mind, even though you repeat it in your mind all the time, you might want to write it down because your vision can go wild. It can go all over the place. And you may not be able to do the whole vision. You may only be able to do part of the vision. Well, let's write it down and let's find out. This is the stage where all of your ideas can be put on paper. All of the ideas, let's get them all together. Let's get them all together. Let's work with everything. Michael, let's get more into that. What do you think?
Oh man, I was waiting for this. You said you may or might need to write it down. No, it's a requirement. You were being nice. You were being nice.
I was trying.
Yeah, but as an entrepreneur, I believe the first stage of showing that you are serious and that you are responsible with yourself and for your vision is to write it down, document it however you need to. If you're not a good writer, then you audio record it. You can do video recordings. However you need to, in the beginning stages, document it and record it however it needs to be done so that you can have something to build upon. Your vision should never be stuck with you. Your vision should always be more than you. Your vision should even require more people to contribute to it in order for it to actually survive and thrive. So it needs to be documented. It has to be documented.
Now, we're going to talk more about documenting in another segment. So hold on. Now, I'm going to ask you, Michael, what is a vision? Let's be specific in that aspect.
So yes, vision is whatever you see that can benefit people. That can be, let me say it. Let me give them some keys. Your vision or what you envision is anything that is purposeful, profitable, or anything that can benefit people in some aspect. That's what I believe vision is, and I believe there should be it should be connected to some kind of business model or some kind of functionality to whereas there is a structure where it can be duplicated. There's repetition in you doing it. So when it comes to vision, we all have vision in regards to what we see for ourselves, how we see a better world, etc. But I believe the vision that we're talking about in regards to entrepreneurship is vision that's technically contributing to empowering the economy and or the community in some aspect.
All right. Now, Kevin has been awfully quiet. Oh, my goodness. Kevin, what is vision to you?
Okay, I actually want to contrast it against what Michael just said. I see a lot of people who want to start a business and their vision is, I have an idea and I can make money. And that's where their vision ends. Let's contrast it with what Michael said. Michael said, basically, vision is something outside of yourself. It's how are you benefiting your community? How are you benefiting the world? How are you benefiting those that you serve? And that's one thing that a lot of entrepreneurs don't think about. They think about themselves. They turn it in on themselves. Now, it's possible that you have a product and you will make money, but that vision is how you're going to actually develop your entire business. If it's only about making money, You sit at your kitchen table, put labels on things or whatever you're going to do and sell them from there. There is no vision. There is no growth. Growth can't come without vision. Nothing comes without vision. And you can make some money just focusing on yourself. But if you really want a successful business, you have to focus on others and outside yourself, those you're going to serve. And we have to have that I call it more of a servant mindset. If you see yourself as a servant to other people, believe it or not, you benefit more monetarily by focusing on others than when you focus on yourself. I actually, for 12 years now, I've lived by the model. Well, actually 10 years, lived by the model. If you want to make money, you'll make money. If you want to help people, you'll make more. And I've lived by that for 10 years.
Goodness gracious.
That's why he was waiting to talk.
I know. I seriously. Goodness gracious. Okay. You know, I wanted to add to that, but Kevin just knocked it out the park. You know, when you have an idea, let's say you want to open up an automotive shop. Okay, you have that idea. You're not thinking about yourself, even though you may think you're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about helping others. No matter how you slice it, you're thinking about others. What a vision to me is, I need to develop my idea, put it in writing. I know, Michael, I was being nice. Put it in writing and focus every bit of information, how I can do it, how can I make this vision work? Okay. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. All right. Now, you can reach us at www.survivalmode.live. That is our website. You can contact us individually at hello@survivalmode.live. We can do that. Okay. Now, getting back to the vision, it's everything. The vision is everything. It encompasses everything that if you thought about. Okay. Yes, and you're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared because you don't know what to do. Oh my God, how am I going to do that? Take away your fears. Hit us up on an email. We'll help you through that. Michael, I know you have something to say on that.
Yeah, man. You know I do, man. I wish I could. Thank you very much, Kevin. To you, kind of, yeah, yeah. That's why we're here. I hope people appreciate this value. We're dropping some gems, but when you the vision, you have no limitations. People often think when they want to start a business, they think, "Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that." No, when it's time to envision what you want to do and to really develop your vision, let your vision run wild. You have no limitations and boundaries. And based upon how well you even present a vision, you can attract the support you need. This world has infinite resources. You just have to identify, connect to it, and or acquire it in some aspect. And you do that with vision. When somebody understands your vision, they will say, you know what? Here you go. I support it. Let's do it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If someone understands your vision.
Yes.
Wow. Now so that means you need to write it down so they will be able to understand it. Oh, that's in the next episode. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, I'm sorry.
Great point.
I went your route. I went your route. I went your route. Okay.
I like that. But here's the last part to this all. The last part is this is my personal strategy that I believe works. I tell people when you're envisioning what you want to do as an entrepreneur, start from the top down. Don't start from I'll start here and then I'll work to next level and blah 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 whatever. No, start from the top down. Whatever you see, that's how you start, and then you start reverse engineering the actual vision itself, and then you'll be able to see what is realistic. The only realistic level or point is to properly identify where your starting point is, not where your end point is.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So I just want to throw that out there.
Okay. All right. Now, Kevin, with your vision, when you say what your vision is that hard to come up with your vision?
Great question.
It, for me, it was because basically my vision was I just want to help people. I mean, that was it. But what does that look like? That became the tricky part for me. What
Mhm.
does helping other people actually look like? What do I want my business to be able to do down the road? Like, yes, I do have to get started. I do have to start seeing clients, that the financial services was actually my first business. So it was difficult. Like, I just want people to have a better life. Well, actually, I just expand on my vision a little bit right there. So in helping them, I'm helping them get a better life. Okay. Now, what does that look like? Okay. Well, they need to because it's financial services. I'm looking at, well, we need to get them to start looking at how they currently live, and we need to, and I start building these blocks, and the vision became more and more of I'm going to have an office where people can come learn about finance, get an education. From that education, they can start helping themselves. Then on top of that, they can join me in helping more people. So there's this growth that I see in that vision, and it just grew from there. It's hard to explain a lot of it, but that's the basics.
Okay.
I just
And
want to add to that, Bert. That's why when you ask them that question, that's how hard it is. If somebody said it's easy, they're lying already.
right.
This is the hardest thing to do because where do I start? How do I put this together? Blah 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 blah. This is the most exciting, but yet the most challenging part because once you have a clear plan of action on anything, all you got to do is execute. You see,
Now,
so that's
you can reach us to find out these answers by emailing us at hello@survivalmode.live or go to our website at www.survivalmode.live. We have the information for you. Guess what? Leverage us. All right. We'll be back with more on what? Why is the vision so important? Why have a vision? We'll be right back.